88% of home buyers surveyed after their home purchase say that they would use their real estate agent again, but only 12% of them actually do. This is an area that I have completely dropped the ball on in my business, if I'm being completely honest. I have honestly really neglected. Okay, before we get into this video, I just need to share. Right behind me, like right here, and to my left and behind me is possibly the biggest spider I have ever seen in my life. The body is massive and I cannot kill it. And so if I'm like looking over to my left often to check in on this thing, make sure it's not moving, that's why, okay? But anyway, as I was saying, 88% of home buyers surveyed say that they will use their real estate agent again, or would use their real estate agent again after their home purchase, but only 12% of them actually do. And a few days ago, I was thinking, this is an area that I really have not set up a plan. I've really neglected, and I feel like for how many past clients we have, especially over all the years we've been in the business by now, I feel like we should have a higher percentage of past clients slash like repeat business, but the high majority of our clients are still people that we previously, like, we don't know until after we work with them, if that makes sense. So I got to thinking, I need to come up with a plan, because what I do right now is I will show you guys how I keep track of my past clients. First of all, it is no Excel spreadsheet, but it works for me. I use the notes in my phone, and I have a note just specifically for past clients. It says past client anniversary, and I have, as you can see, they're all right here. I have the past client's name, their address, and the date that they purchased their home on, and then I say their like 1 year anniversary and their 6 months anniversary, and I write all of this like as soon as we close. I go to the note section of my phone and I write all this down. Currently, what I do to stay in touch with my past clients is I have them in our CRM system, Chime, which I've talked about before, and I won't really go into it all because you probably are sick of hearing me talk about it, but Chime, I love you. So we send them our monthly newsletters, and then I usually will send them a 1 year anniversary. I'll send them flowers on their like 1 year anniversary, sometimes their 6 month anniversary, but that is it. So I got to thinking, and I came up with a plan of how this year I am going to stay super in touch with my past clients and just focus more on having a relationship with them, because at the end of the day, that's what this business is all about, is building relationships and helping people. And so I'm gonna share with you guys my plan, my strategy that I'm gonna start implementing this year to stay in front of my past clients. Also, I really do feel like a lot, so these past clients that I have saved in my phone are all people who bought, I would say, like 2020 and more recent. I have been a licensed real estate agent since 2015, and I have some of those clients saved elsewhere, but the reason I have 2020 and on saved in my phone in this like special spot is because 2020 was really when I started working with these out-of-state relocation clients. And before that, my clients generally were for sale by owners. And because a lot of them, they were for sale by owners, I sold their house and I didn't even know where most of these people were moving to. And so now that like I have all of these buyers that I've worked with, they're people I actually want to keep in touch with. They're people I really would love to work with again, because they are not for sale by owners. They are awesome, amazing clients that have been so great to work with. I have their information here, and I think that a lot of people who bought their house in 2020, 2021 are curious now even about what their home would sell for, because they have a lot of equity in their home, even though they've only lived there for a short amount of time. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna share with you my plan, my strategy of how I'm going to keep in touch with my clients. Chime, I will send them, like I said, I already do this, but I will continue to send them monthly newsletters on Chime. There's a specific area on Chime where you can like There probably is on most CRM systems where you can group all of your past clients together and send them the same newsletter every month. So I will continue to do that. This is another thing that I do already do, but I get my clients closing gifts with a thank you card, and I will either give them this when they get the keys to their new house, or I will send it to them like a week or so after closing. Usually I just give them a gift card. I'm not usually that creative with my gifts. I like to keep it simple. I like things streamlined, simple, easy. So I usually will just get them a gift card, especially because most of my clients nowadays are people who are relocating to my area from another area and they're new to my area. So because of that, I will usually send them a gift card to one of my favorite local restaurants that they can try out in the area, something like that. The next thing that I will be implementing into my past client keep in touch with plan is I will reach out to them a couple weeks to a month or so after closing to check in and see how they're liking the house and the area, to make sure that this happens, because this is something that I have the intention of doing and I do sometimes, but I definitely don't have it as a routine where I do this like every single closing with every single client. So to make sure that this happens, because I really do want it to, at closing, I will put that date in my calendar. So on the closing day, I will put in my calendar, in my phone calendar, which so nice. I have these alerts, like I put everything in my calendar. I use alerts, like it is so helpful. So I will put it in my calendar for like a couple weeks after closing with a reminder alert so that I actually end up making that call. The next thing I will do is happy home anniversary. They will get flowers or they will get a card if they've already received flowers. I will keep the date of their closing by their address so I can easily just pull up all of the contacts in my phone. Something I've done before for my past clients is I will call a local florist shop every few months or so, and like every quarter or so, I will call a local florist shop and I will schedule, because you can call over the phone and schedule ahead of time your flower delivery. So I will just see like what anniversaries are coming up, whether they're a year, 2 year, 6 month home anniversaries, and I will just schedule all of those flower deliveries to go out on whatever dates I want them to go out on, and just kind of like set it and forget it. And it doesn't take very long and they will all get flowers delivered to their home. I will also be sending home anniversary cards. So let me show an example. I just ordered these on Amazon. There's a lot of really cute options. There's this one right here. It says happy home anniversary. I don't think you can even see, but if you just look on Amazon for home anniversary cards, there's a lot of really cute options. I just ordered them in bulk, so I always have access to them. Birthdays. This is a really easy one, but it's something I've really never done, is sending my clients something, or my past clients something on their birthday. And the reason I've never done this is because I just have never had, like I've never received their birthdays. I never know when their birthdays are. I've never asked. It's never been brought up in conversation. By the way, if you're a real estate agent and you do something on your past clients' birthdays, let me know. One, what you do, because I love to hear your ideas and I love just like having conversations with you guys in the comment section, but also let me know, how do you get their birthday? Like, how do you just straight up like randomly ask during a showing, like, when's your birthday? Or do you have a different way of getting their birthday from them that is a little more natural and makes more sense? Let me know. But I would like to start doing something for client birthdays, and in order to keep that organized, I will utilize my calendar, and I will put that in my calendar as well with a alert like the day of and maybe a week before, so that I just can see it ahead of time and know and plan for that. Christmas cards to all past clients. So that's something that I have done in the past, but I've taken definitely like the last few years off where I have not done that. So I would like to start sending Christmas cards again to my past clients, just to stay in front of them and as a way to stay connected of them and remind them that you're alive and well and in real estate if they want to sell their house again. I don't want to add anything salesy to my Christmas cards. That's something that it kind of just rubs me the wrong way. I just want to send a card that's like, Merry Christmas from my family to yours. And if they want to sell their house and use me, then great. If not, I don't really want to turn it into like a sales pitch, if that makes sense. The next part of my plan is a New Year letter. So for this New Year letter, I will be thanking them for doing business with us, wishing them a happy whatever year it is, and asking for referrals. So this is probably going to be the only thing where we are asking for referrals in it. Like the only thing that we send them and are asking for referrals, the rest we will just be staying in front of them, if that makes sense. But I will come up with some sort of New Year letter, I will type it out, I will print it and send it to all of my past clients in the mail. So I've thought about doing the whole pie thing. I'm a little unsure of how exactly it would work. I've heard of people dropping them off at their past clients' houses, but I've also heard of people like staying in one location and having all the pies there, and then everyone like comes to that location to pick up their pie. So I'm not quite sure. I've never done this before. Like I said, I am like so inexperienced with anything past client related. I've never thrown a party for past clients. I've never done the whole past client pie thing. Like anything I've done for past clients has been so simple and minimal, and it's never been something I've done consistently, which is why I'm implementing this plan this year. If you have done the whole past client pie thing, let me know. I would love to hear about how that worked for you, how it went, and how exactly you go about doing that in the comments. So the first thing I'm gonna do on this plan is I'm going to pull up my past client list that I showed you guys that's in the notes section in my phone and see who has either 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever, however many years anniversaries for their home purchase coming up within the next few months. And I'm just going to whip out all of those happy home anniversary cards at once. And of course, I'll add our business card to them as well, so they have our contact information. But I'm definitely the kind of person that gets things done a lot better if I do them in batches. So that's why I'm going to look at the next few months and do all of those anniversaries at once instead of taking it like 1 month at a time. I'd rather get them all done at once, and then I can send them one at a time, but they're already done, if that makes sense. Lastly, I have created a masterclass where I share everything that we do to get our relocation clients from like the beginning processes of how to even get these out-of-state relocation buyer leads coming directly to your email inbox, all the way to once you get the leads, what to do when they reach out to you, how to do virtual tours for them well, all of like the little details and questions that I know you guys will have when it comes to working with relocation clients. And this masterclass is 100% free. So if you would like access to this masterclass, please shoot me an email and I would absolutely love to send it over to you. I will put my contact information, I will put my email address down below. So feel free to email me any real estate questions that you might have, and I will see you guys next week.